Alrighty, on my way to work, we're gonna do a little bit of messing around, recap days. I used to get fucked up before I got sober. These hoes right here badass, son. This is that French toast. These hoes got 255 things of caffeine. For an old man that used to be a dope fiend. Nah, for a little messing around back in the day. Let's see, I'm gonna tell y'all a story about. There's so many times. Alright, one time tripped out. So I was living in this house with a whole bunch of people, and anyway, I had been up for like 7 days, and anyway, I was in the backyard cleaning up the backyard, right? And I started seeing these. I guess I ain't been up so long that I'm like having these dreams, but while I'm awake, and like having memories of shit that wasn't real. And I had a dream or a memory pop in my head of my homeboy having this dog that saved his life from a rattlesnake, and then there was baby rattlesnakes, and that they had to call Texas Wildlife and all this shit because that's the only people that could deal with baby rattlesnakes. None of this is really true, but at the time I believe it is. And so anyway, I'm raking up this shit and into piles, little burn piles, and anyway, I'm raking at this one side. There's these rocks, right? And I move the rocks, and anyway, the dog died, by the way, in the memory I had. And so I'm raking up all this shit. I move these rocks, and I start raking, and I started seeing fur, and I'm like, oh shit, this is the motherfucking dog's grave. I said, oh, these motherfuckers gonna be pissed off that I fucking just dug up their dead dog that saved their homeboy, you mean, or her husband, blah blah. And in my head I'm thinking this, so I'm like raking, and then I'm raking the grass so hard that the grass is like actually getting ripped out of the ground, and you can start seeing the roots. And in my fucking messed out mind, I thought those hoes were baby rattlesnakes. I had two homeboys that are in the garage working on a car. I fucking run in that bitch, and I say, call Texas Wildlife! And they're like, what the fuck? And I was like, just do it! Call Texas Wildlife! And I fucking grabbed some gas and a gas can and some oil, and I start kicking all these toys like that were like old toys and just junk trash that was on the back porch. I start kicking all that shit off of there, thinking I'm like keeping the baby rattlesnakes from coming inside. I'm saving everybody. I poured gas and oil, and they thought I was about to catch this house on fire. And I was like, holy shit, man, just call them. They're like, bro, chill out. They try to tell me I need a sandwich and a nap. I'm like, fuck you motherfuckers, I don't need no goddamn sandwich and a nap, motherfucker. And sorry Lord, but I don't need no sandwich and no nap, bitch. Y'all need a fucking sandwich and a nap. And anyway, so I fucking like call this person because that was the dudes who in my head I thought got saved, his wife. So I was like, hey, call them, ask them. They fucking know what I'm talking about. And they're like, what the fuck? So they get a hold of all these other people, then finally get a hold of her. She gets on the phone and tells me that never happened. And I'm like, y'all don't know what the fuck y'all are talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it was crazy because in my memory, I wasn't there, but in my memory, I also remember it being so vivid, like I'd have to be there. And I didn't put two and two together anyway. Yeah, I fucking tripped out, and fucking everybody started making fun of me because I ran in the garage. I mean, neighbors and everything were like, what the fuck is going on over there? Call Texas Wildlife! Fuck! Baby rattlesnakes are everywhere. Fucking like an idiot, man. Anyway, that's a little mess story for you today. I'll try to post another one some other time, but I got so many of them. Anyway, if you're ever battling addiction, get off that shit, man. That shit is no good. I mean, some people can handle it. My ass can't. Every time I get fucking silent and fucking weird, man. I get weird than a bitch on drugs. Weird, man. I'm talking about weird, like fucking strange, boy. Anyway, till next time, y'all keep up.